Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for King Henry. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. On the move left.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Raven first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Here's Henry. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
2nd and inches. On play action, here's Jackson. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
That's quickly to Andrews on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Pass caught left side by Likely. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Don't worry.
Jackson up top again. And now he loses the football.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop. And now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tight end motioning left. Another run here with Hampton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
The Chargers, 1st down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. The left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 35-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9.
Let's go, let's go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden, the 2nd. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Arande Gadsden. Touchdown Chargers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who
nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. LeJohntay Wester now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Escaping to his left. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Moving to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down. Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. What a play on fourth and long. 36 yards. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Jackson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They continue to roll, continue to move the chains. That was a gain of 15. Play action now. Jackson. That is caught. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That's caught. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
45 yards. And the Chargers touchdown.
On first down, Herbert. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Herbert. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Third and long.
Orange.
Now it's Herbert. Right side, hauled in by McConkey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway.
Everybody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
They'll start on the ground with Hampton. Finding room across midfield. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big one there to start the second half. Pickup of 46 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Contact up front. They get one of the defenders to jump.
Set. Delta, set. Let's go.
On the handoff, Hampton heading right. And he will get into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, Chargers.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Ray.
The Chargers
To throw, it's Herbert. Forced out wide. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Everybody's looking to end every drive with 6, but when you can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pickup of 46 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Gonna go right back to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hands to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he will score! Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
brings up second and a yard.
Throwing, Herbert. Flush to his right. Now he's just going to flip this forward. Trying to at least get back to the line of scrimmage, but he doesn't do it. That's a loss of a yard and leading to third down.
59. Set. Home troops right. Ready.
Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
The Chargers just down.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Herbert to the air again. He's across midfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
On the give, it's Harris. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. From the 29, here's second down and 5.
Set.
On the ground, Hampton will start the fourth. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage.
He is brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Yo.
Second down, Jackson. The pass right side going to be taken in by Walker.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
He'll try to run for it. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches.
First down. First and 10.
They'll run it with Henry. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Wanna quit?
He'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, tonight! Tonight!
They'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for Henry. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and there's nowhere for that back to go. They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. That's incomplete. Daring Paul on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. They'll keep it on the ground. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one finds McConkey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long. Herbert to throw. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in.
You lucky boy. You lucky.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And 3rd down coming up. Now Herbert. He tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete.
This offense took the field. In their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. We do not want to play for overtime. And now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Henry. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Lamar going to hang on to it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Taking off, he'll try to get there. What a run, he brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. And he holds on to it here as he's out of bounds. That's a yard or 2 shy of the line of scrimmage. Therefore, that's a sack. Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, middle. Sit up. Hey, sit up.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within the score.
Well, you
Now
suck, boy. You suck, boy. Hey, boy, you suck, boy.
So if it's not there, just throw it away.
His kick is good. And it's celebration time. A walk-off victory on the game's final play. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away 3-point victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.